Hello to all my fellow survivors. How are you guys doing today? As always, I'm doing well. I woke up with, I feel a very interesting topic on my head today, so I'm like, I gotta get this video out. And I feel like today is gonna be a very interesting one. So today we're going to discuss how a narcissist never really loves anyone. Not you, not the kids, not the new supply, and not even themselves. So the reason why I came up with this topic today, because I know how hard it is to, in any separation, whether it's with a narcissist or not, is very, very difficult. But it's a little even more difficult when it's with a narcissist, because they leave you in such disarray. They leave you with no closure. They leave you in the worst way that they possibly can. And there's a reason why they leave you with no closure. We're gonna get into that too. But when you are discarded by a narcissist, whether you leave or they leave you, it's just the worst thing ever, because they just leave you in a snap of a finger. They don't give you no explanation. It's just crazy. And especially if there's children involved, it's very, very sad. And then if you've been left for somebody else, what you're gonna have to do, it may even be hard, but you're gonna have to pray for that person, because they're about to get it worse than you. We're gonna get into it. But if you want to hear about this mess, you know what to do. Stay tuned, boo. Yeah, so back to the mess. Narcissists, they don't love anybody. They really don't. It's like when you come to that conclusion and you do your research, it can hit you like a ton of bricks. Like, okay, I was literally dealing with somebody that just is incapable of loving, because they're incapable. They have so much childhood trauma, so much demons that they're fighting every day, control issues, abandonment issues, just all kind of issues, OCD, some of them got OCD, sex addictions. It's just trauma on top of trauma on top of trauma on top of trauma. So when you're dealing with somebody like that, they can't love you. They can't. They can pretend that they can love the hell out of you when they love bombing you, make you feel like it's the best love in the world. They make you feel like you just got the jackpot. They definitely can do that. But as time goes on, you start to realize that no, you didn't hit the jackpot. You hit look at me trying to come up with words. You in some shit that it's gonna take you a while to get out of. Because when you're dealing with the narcissist, you're dealing with a person that was on a mission from day one. That mask was on tight from day one. They were a whole different person. They had a whole different agenda than you from day one. And you have to figure that out yourself. Throughout the relationship, I'm gonna just speak for me. Maybe there's somebody out there that, discovered that they were dealing with a narcissist, a little earlier on. It took me a while to figure out what the hell I was dealing with. But now I know that my ex, he was never the person that I thought he was. He was never a family man. He was definitely trying to be, but deep down in his core, like I feel like I said this in a video before, that's not who he was. He was somebody who needed to have control over me. His mission was to destroy me from day one. They really can't deal with this big confident person. They can't deal with that, because they're already coming in as a broken person, putting on a front as if they are, a prize or somebody that has a bunch of confidence, but deep down that's not who they are. So when you come in as grade A supply, and that has all this, confidence, that's, I was much younger when I met him. I was much younger. But when you come in, filled with life, young, free-spirited, that's energy that they can take from you and give to themselves. So their mission from day one is to bring you down to their level, because they are already secretly dealing with a bunch of demons. They're pretending to be this grounded, healed person, but they're not. They're not. So from day one, you are prey. From day one, you are just a source of energy, like a thief. Instead of a thief is not always taking material, like stealing your phone or something. A thief can be someone that's stealing your values, stealing your energy, stealing everything that you have been blessed with by the Most High, just who you are, period, your aura. They will steal that. And their mission, their number one mission, is to destroy you. And I don't give a damn how harsh it sounds. I know it sounds harsh. I know there's going to be people out there that probably knows me and him and be like, oh my God, how could you say that? He's such a nice guy. His number one mission was to destroy me. That was his mission. You know? That's with any narc. Anybody that's in a relationship with a narcissist. Their number one mission is to destroy you. And don't forget. So let me explain the reason for them wanting to destroy you. Because what they gonna do with somebody that's healthy? What they gonna do with somebody that got, somebody that that's high value, somebody that can see through their bullshit, somebody that knows their worth, that knows that somebody would be lucky as hell to have them. What they gonna do with somebody like that? Nothing. They can't do nothing with nobody like that. They gotta make sure that you feel like shit. They gotta make sure that you feel like you just ugly. They gotta make sure you insecure. They gotta make sure that when that you look at them as just a prize, they can't do a damn thing with a confident person, because a confident person is going to mirror their demons back at them. You know that saying that says that your light irritates another person's demons? When you come in there filled with light, yeah, they're pretending like, they feeling you and all that stuff. But when they're looking at you, they're like, what the fuck I'm gonna do with this? I'm gonna need her to humble her ass down. They on a mission. Like, I got some fucking up to do. I gotta destroy this human, because I can't deal with all this confidence, all this. I can't deal with this person that's responsible, that's wanting me to make all these good decisions, that's wanting me to do this and that. I can't deal with that. I'm gonna need her to bring it down some notches. That's what they're thinking. So they're gonna go out of their way to make sure that you are less than what you came in being. You know what? I'm just gonna break it down. I remember, and I'm not gonna say no names, but I remember there was this girl that was around me and my ex when we got married. Like she was at our wedding, right? Yeah, she was at our wedding. And I'm not gonna lie, because the devaluation stage started early for me. I'm talking soon as I stepped into his home, the devaluation stage started. It started early for me. It did, But I remember she called me and she was like, are you okay? And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, she said, for a woman that just got married, you seem very irritated and very, very, what's the word she used? She said, you seem very irritated, like something's wrong. Are you okay? And I would never forget her calling me. We're not even friends anymore, but I just remember she called me on the phone and asked me if I was okay. And this was like 3 days after my wedding. That's because the devaluation stage started early on for me. And she was like, you were just this bubbly girl, and now you just seemed like, she was like, something seems off with you. And I said all that to say this, that people will notice. People notice, especially if you had a certain aura about you before, and all of a sudden you with this person and you just seem down and depressed, and people will notice. It's a real thing. Their mission is to destroy you. They can't do nothing with no woman that's bouncing up and down, bouncing around all happy. What they gonna do? Because they depressed as shit. They can't stand themselves. So there's nothing that they can do with you. In order for you to be anything to a narc, you have to be destroyed. You have to not love yourself. You have to. So just know that. So yeah, that pretty much sums up like reasons. I'm just highlighting certain reasons to show you that a narc never really loved you. Their number one mission from day one, when they first laid eyes on you, was to destroy you. Your aura definitely attracted them in, but that just gave them, your aura, your energy just gave them fuel pretty much it was just a mission. It was like, oh yeah, that's gonna be fun right there. It's gonna be exciting to bring her down to my level. Like all that damn energy she got, whoo, it's gonna be a joy ride to bring her down to nothing. Like that's really how they look at you, like an object, like a mission. It's fun for them to bring you down to nothing. It's a game. So when they seen you, that's what they saw. A fun mission to bring you down. How fun it's gonna be to destroy you. Let me say it again. Their number one mission is to destroy you. Just accept it. That way you can move on. This next subject is very it's very sensitive for me. But a narcissist never really loved their children either, you know. I mean, they may have love for them, you know, but I feel like if you can just up and leave your children and don't even give the mother closure, not giving me closure is not giving the children closure. And this is not even about just me and my situation right now, but this is about any woman, any man that has dealt with that, because there's some narcissistic women out there that abandon their children too. It's not just the men, it's women too, you know. So let me make that clear. But if you can just up and abandon your children, is that love? No, that's not love. That's not love. And in my case, to be honest with you, my oldest child loved the hell out of his dad. Asked about him when this race happened. Asked about him every single day. Still sometimes just asked about him. And if say I used to have like pictures of the family in my phone, and say if I'm scrolling through my phone and he sees like a picture of the family, you know, is on the phone. He's like, "Daddy, daddy, daddy." He loves his daddy. So just to see him going through this too, it hurts. Yes. So my other two children are too young to really know what's going on, you know. But my oldest definitely knows what's going on. Well, I wouldn't say he knows what's going on, but he definitely feels the absence of his father, because he was he is a daddy's boy. And also, I believe the reason why he feels it so strong is because he was around when the huge love bombing was around. When he was born, I was around the time my husband was putting on like the biggest front of being this man that wants to take care of his family. And I feel like that's when he showed me the most love, is when my oldest son was around. So he was around when he was getting that huge love bomb with me. So I feel like that's why he feels the absence of his father a lot, because, you know, he was definitely partaking. He was around during that huge love bomb. Pretty much he got loved bombed too. You know, he did. And I don't want to throw my kids in this. I know that, why are you putting the kids in it? But it's just the truth. It's the truth. I have to accept everything that's the truth. So I believe that, and I'm not even going to stay on this long, but I'm just going to say I believe that narcissists don't love their children either, because to me, love is being there. Love is providing. And none of that is happening. And love is definitely not ghosting and abandoning. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay. So the next one is, they don't love that new supply, girl. Okay. The new supply is the person that they left you with, or they left you for. It can be a new person or somebody that they had on the shelf or something. I don't know. Okay, I really want to get into this one, because this one is, yeah. I just want you guys to know, no matter what they're saying, no matter what you're seeing on the internet, it don't matter. I just want you to know that they don't love that new supply. They don't. That new supply is going through hell, especially if you pulled your energy back from the situation. Let me explain it. Okay. That relationship was super exciting for that new supply when you were still in the mix, because, you know, let's just face it, ladies, men too probably, you know, they were dealing with that new supply when you guys were together too. Let's just face the facts. You know, they didn't just start messing with the person when you left. No, they was in the mix. That's why it was easier for them to ghost you when they only gonna ghost you when they already have something secured anyway, when they already know they got somewhere to go and another supply that's waiting for them, that's sitting there. I'm here, you know, leave her, I'm here for you, you know, devalue me, talk shit to me, now don't treat me good, you know, I'm here, leave her, I'll take all the abuse. That's pretty much. Yeah, so let me explain why when I said that the relationship is super exciting, not only for the narc, but for the new supply when you were in the mix. When you take your energy back, that relationship is not exciting anymore because, oh God, I want to explain this the best way I can because I really want you guys to understand. Okay, so I got my hand on my heart. When I hold my hand, that means I'm saying some shit that I'm really passionate about. But yes, so the new supply. God bless the heart, you know. When you were still in the relationship, when you were still just a wife to that person, you didn't know about that person. You didn't know about the new supply. You didn't know that he had somebody, that he was talking crap about you behind your back to somebody. You didn't know that, but she knew of you, but you didn't know of her. You know, that's how it goes sometimes. You know, there's situations you may know of her, but nine times out of 10, especially if you're a wife, you don't know about the new supply. They know about you though. They know the hell about you, obsessed as fuck. They definitely know you. But yes, it's exciting to them because they already want to be in your place anyway. So when you're in the mix and they know that your feelings is involved and they know that they're causing all kind of harm, all kind of shit in a household where they want to be at, it's exciting. It's exciting. You know, they're scumbags anyway, because any woman that's just sitting around waiting for a man to leave his wife and children, small children at that, to come be with they funky ass, something's wrong with them anyway. But anyways, so it's exciting. It's like, okay. There's no telling what your ex-lover is saying to them, talking about you behind your back, probably talking about you guys, like, there's no telling what they're saying to that person that's hyping them up, making them feel like, oh yeah, he's gonna treat me better. Oh yeah, he's gonna be with me. I'm better than her, you know, because he's already hyping her up, boosting her confidence, boosting her up right now anyway, to have her energy on high. So when he get over there, he gonna snatch the shit anyway. So you know, enjoy it while you can, boo. But yeah, anyways, it's exciting. It's like an adrenaline. Like, these kind of people, they are sitting back waiting for that person to leave you. They love when they call you, when they get called after an argument. They love when he's venting about what the person's doing. Oh, she's doing this, she's doing that. You know, they pretending like they really love him and it's gonna be better with me, you know. First off, no, it's not gonna be better, because first off, and the narcissist knows that this new supply ain't shit. They know they ain't shit because they know they ain't shit. So if you sitting back waiting for my ain't shit ass and waiting for me to fuck up my marriage and screw over my wife and my children, there's no way what could you be? You're definitely not a woman of knowledge. You're definitely not a high value woman. You're definitely not a woman that a man would be. You ain't nothing, you know. I'm just saying, let's just use our basic common sense here. You know, if another woman is sitting back watching another woman go through hell, that's thriving off the pain of somebody else, that is thriving off the thought of somebody leaving their family, their children, if that is exciting for somebody to just sit back and watch shit crumble, a whole house crumble, that's because that person, something's wrong with that person. Okay? Something's wrong with that person. That person has no self-esteem. That person has no value. That person thinks the least of themselves. But you know what? That is also a narcissist playground. So, yeah, she got him. She got him. She may have him sexually. She may have him, you know, maybe materialistic wise. But she don't have him mentally. Because his heart is with the person that he could not destroy. His heart is not with a person who's already just fucked up. No. Yeah, I was getting a little hype, but I just feel like there's probably some women and some ladies out there that feel like that they got done, like I don't want any woman that has been left for a new supply, especially if you were a wife. I don't want any woman feeling like that the narcissist just went off to this happier life and did you dirty, left you broken. First off, yeah, they did leave you broken, but what you're going to do is you're going to pick yourself back up. You're going to pick up in pieces. You're going to be who the hell you were before you met that narc, a woman of value. Because that's who you are. Don't ever let nobody make you feel like you're not a woman of value. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And that new supply, especially if they knew about you, and especially if they were sitting around waiting for him to destroy his life, because at the end of the day, that's what he did. That's what he did. He destroyed his life. So if they're sitting back waiting for somebody to destroy their life to come be with them, that is the number one reason why you should know that you were not the sucker in the situation. What you did is you dodged a bullet, okay? You dodged a bullet, and you let his merry ass go to where he needs to go and learn a lesson at. That's what you did. So I don't want any woman feeling like they got one done up on, and that, no, you didn't. It was a downgrade. I don't even care, at the end of the day, she may be younger, body may be a little bit more tight. Okay, great, wonderful. That's what working out is for. Anyways, she's not there mentally. She thinks she really got somebody, you guys. That woman is about to go through abuse, and her abuse is going to be worse than yours because he's dealing with the loss of you. You pulled your energy back. It was only fun when he thought that you were going to come crawling back. That's what it was all for. Like I said in the beginning, it's a game, you guys. It is a game. Okay, him and her, because she's probably 9 times out of 10 she's probably a narcissist too. He done met his match, but whatever. It's fun when the relationship was fun as hell when you were in a mix, when your energy was still involved. There may have been times he was chilling with her, you calling, where are you? And she's sitting back, he's with me, because she's a scumbag. So that's fun for her, and he's a scumbag. So it's fun to know that they got you at the house waiting, taking care of all these freaking kids, trying to get a house clean, get dinner done, and while he over there fucking around with some old fuck around, that's exciting for them, So when you take your energy back and you show him, I don't give a fuck, I'm about to pick myself up and I am going to get what I deserve. When you go no contact, when you don't pay them no mind, that relationship is crumbling because it's no longer exciting. He's left with the fact that this is who he's with. Okay? She's left with the fact that that's who she's with. They were only thriving off of your pain. So when your pain is no longer, they stuck just looking at each other. Oh, what we gonna do now? Because it was never based off of real love. It was never based off of just, love. It was based off the pain of you. So when you take your pain back and your frown turns to smiles, they ain't left with nothing but the fact that they stuck with each other with a motherfucker that they probably don't even like. I probably even should be cousin, They're stuck with the fact that they all that they have, and what they have is absolutely nothing because you took your energy back. It was only fun when your pain and suffering was involved. It was only fun for that new supply when you were calling crying while she was sitting right there. It was only fun for the narcissist when he was with somebody that he felt was better and had you at home wondering what the hell is going on. It was exciting because they thrive off of pain. That's fun for them, pain. So when you take your energy back, I want you to know how much power you have. Power. Very, very powerful once you take your energy back. Can I tell you something? So yes, I hope y'all believe me when I say that that new supply needs prayer. She needs prayer, you guys. She may be younger than you. Front lobe of the brain probably not even fully functioned yet. But like I said, that's a narcissist playground. So anyways, I just want you ladies to know that's been going through, a devaluation, a discard, even a Hoover, A Hoover is when they try to pull you back in. That's a Hoover. Just know, you dodged the bullet. Stay away. Stay far away. Stay far away. Because God has a plan for you that you can just only imagine. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you what I know now. Okay? Tell me what I know. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. The last subject that I had said in the title was that a narcissist they barely love themselves. And the reason why I say barely is because they have that little bit of the love, I guess, to survive life. You know, I guess that's the love that they have. There's all this shit that they doing, that's the only love that they know how to show themselves, because that's how they survive. So I guess the little bit of love that they have for themselves is actually surviving to make it through the next day. You know, sad but true. You know, and I pray. I will pray for my ex. I will pray for anybody that's going through hell. I will pray for even the new supply. You know, because in these kind of situations, only God can help. Only God can intervene and help. You know, because it's just traumatizing to everybody that's involved. You know, it's just trauma for everybody that's involved. Children, wife, girlfriend, new supply, friends, family. They go through it too. They go through it too in these kind of situations. But I hope this gave, you know, anybody, any woman, men, anybody, you know, if you're a man and you're going through it, just switch the roles as it resonates, because there's a lot of female narcs as well. But like I always say, while life takes its course, remember to just breathe. Bye now.